corporate sentiment always extrapolates into corporate spending, sentiment and spending. So corporate investment is not investing in the markets. It is investing in themselves. What is counted in that corporate investment are things like new trucks, new computers, new software, a new line in their plant, new machinery, new equipment. They might build an addition onto their warehouse. That would be considered corporate investment. They may buy a piece of property that some later date they're going to build a building on. That's considered corporate investment. All of those things are very, very important. Are they spending, number one, are they spending their cash flow, their free cash flow? Are they willing to spend it? In other words, are they not hoarding it? If they're hoarding it, right, they're concerned. One of the problems we had for 8 years of the Obama administration was everybody was hoarding their money. They were scared to death. So that's why that is important. So we want to see corporate investment, obviously, to know they're not hoarding it, and they do believe that the future is brighter. If they are beginning to slow down their spending, which they have done to the tune of 5.5% down, and by the way, that is the worst that it's been since fourth quarter of 2015. And this according to the Commerce Department. So that was noted in the last GDP number that came out. So, this is a little bit, this is after, remember, we came out of this unleashing of the animal spirits that President Trump unleashed. This goes back to my argument with people who say, well, it takes years for any good policies to work through the economy. That is true. But it doesn't take years. It takes hours to get into the mind and hearts of business people that have been sitting on their wallet, their hands, for 8-10 years. They don't want to sit on their wallet. They don't want to hoard their free cash flow. They want to put it to work for their bottom line. And that's what happened starting the day after the last presidential election. Now we're starting to see everybody pull the reins back a little bit. They're saying, well, I got to slow this down a little bit because could it possibly be that one of these radical socialists are going to get elected? Could it be that we're going to release? It's not about tariffs. It's not about tariffs. I know everybody says it is in the media. It's not about tariffs. That's real easy to get over the tariff problem if we have domestic economy doing very well and a great sentiment by businesses. The tariffs, yes, are the tariffs going to hurt a few companies? Yes, going to hurt a few companies. Are those few companies going to be agile enough to pivot in a different direction? Yes, they are. But they got to have the desire to do that. And there's the issue. Vietnam is in close proximity from a geographical perspective, to China's market. So if Caterpillar is building dozers that are being used in China, they don't want to have to ship them too far. They might as well build them here. Now, they're building a very low-tech model over there, and they're still shipping certain things over there to build them. But are they willing to pivot? Are they ready to spend that money? That's the question, and that's what we got to be concerned about. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already? That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.